afternoon and welcome. I am so glad to welcome you today to this, a Christmas celebration here at Westwood United Methodist Church. I'm Reverend Molly Vetter, the senior pastor here, and it's our great joy to have our Chancel Choir joined by the Westminster Brass Ensemble for this hour of beloved, sacred, beautiful, soaring music. I hope you feel at home here in our midst. We're a congregation that gives thanks for the diversity of people who are a part of our community, and we welcome people of all ages and races, gender, identities, and sexual orientations. We welcome people of all faiths or no faith. Thank you for being with us for this day of beautiful music. I hope that this afternoon will provide an occasion to savor and delight and wonder in some beautiful music. This morning in worship, we lit a candle of joy, and for me, music is a significant way that I access joy and delight and wonder, and there's nothing better than listening to good music together in a beautiful place and even getting to sing along. So I hope you'll join in later when it's sing-along time and that you'll revel in the goodness of the music. The selections in this afternoon's program include music from a diversity of European and U.S. American contexts. They remind us that our Christmas celebration has always embedded itself with culinary and linguistic and plants and other cultural traditions of the communities celebrating Christmas, and that our celebration gets richer as more people adapt more ways to celebrate the gift of the season. This morning we started with Charles Wesley's Hark the Herald Angels Sing, which feels appropriate in this Methodist church. It's one of the most popular Christmas carols today that you can hear not only in churches but in classic films like It's a Wonderful Life and A Charlie Brown Christmas. Did you know that this carol is been changed from when it was originally written, both the song, the lyric, and the music? When Wesley first wrote it, he penned, "Hark how all the welkin rings, glory to the King of Kings." I would have never guessed from any clues that welkin is an Old English word referring to the vault of heaven. Thankfully, in 1753, George Whitefield, another famous English preacher, changed that first line to "Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King," which is how we sing it today. This rendition, as you may have guessed, in its beautiful soaring cinematic style, was written by an American who works in the industry. It was by American trumpeter and Emmy Award-winning composer Anthony DiLorenzo. For the next song, we're moving to a choral arrangement that was made popular by the British vocal ensemble, the King's Singers. Here We Come A-Wassailing is a traditional English carol. Composed in the mid-19th century, wassailing was a practice of caroling door to door wishing good health. Bands of beggars and orphans would dance their way through England's snowy streets, offering to sing good cheer and bring fortune to the householder who might offer them a drink from their wassail bowl. The bowl itself was a hearty combination of hot ale or beer, apples, spices, and mead, just alcoholic enough to warm your toes and fingers and keep singing. This arrangement is by Robert Chilcott of the King's Singers.
Among the leaves so green, here we come, wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. Our wassail cup is made of the rosemary tree, and so is your beer of the blessed honey. Love and joy come to you.
Butler
likewise the mistress too. All the little children around the table come. Love and joy come to you, and to you your blossom too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy to all your givings on the 12th quarantine. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Love and joy come to you, and to you your blossom too. And God bless you and send you a Happy New Year. And God send you a Happy New Year. New Year, New Year, New Year, New Year.
Now it's time for you to sing along. We have arrangement of 5 traditional carols that have been put together by our organist Josh Roebuck. The lyrics are in the left-hand column of the program, and we'll sing straight through from one carol to another. You'll notice in these carols the weaving together of natural elements from the cultures that wrote this music, of holly and ivy, of bleak midwinters that seem a little strange here in Los Angeles, but are nonetheless a delight to sing about. I invite you, if you're able and willing, to stand and sing with us.
Holy and
those ships all three on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day? And what was in those ships all three on Christmas Day in the morning? Our Savior Christ and His Lady on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. Our Savior Christ and His Lady on Christmas Day in the morning. Now let the song rejoice amain on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. Now let the song rejoice amain on Christmas Day in the morning.
Well done, y'all. There'll be another chance to sing along later in the program, but now we have the chance to listen to a more full version of one of those carols you just sang, Infant Holy, Infant Lowly. This traditional Polish Christmas carol was translated into English by Edith Reed. The earliest known version was published in December of 1920. This arrangement comes to us by way of Roger Harvey from the London Brass. Our next piece is the Shepherd's Pipe Carol, written by John Rutter in 1966 when he was an undergraduate at Clare College at the University of Cambridge. It became his first published composition. John Rutter has gone on to be perhaps the best-known living British composer. In later years, Rutter stated that his inspiration for this piece came from the panpipe music in the opera Amal and the Night Visitors. So you can listen for that inspiration. This arrangement was also done by Roger Harvey. For our next song, the Sanctuary Singers will perform Anton Bruckner's Ave Maria. We sing this song to Mary in this season of Advent as we celebrate and give thanks for Mary, who bore the Christ child, revered in Orthodox tradition as the Theotokos, the bearer of God. We give honor to her today. Bruckner composed this motet in 1861. It was his first major composition after he'd finished 5 years of formal musical study in Vienna. Though we don't have a live stream to look back and check, it was apparently well received because in a letter to a friend, he wrote, "I was, in the end, splendidly applauded by my choir twice."
Domine
Our organist has chosen Go Tell It on the Mountain as the next piece. This African-American spiritual sings of the spreading of the good news of Christ's birth. It is also a reminder that the good news of Christ's birth ought to make a difference for the liberation of peoples and the well-being of our planet. I'm grateful that this beloved tune has been arranged for organ and delight in hearing it now. If that arrangement of Go Tell It on the Mountain featured Josh's feet, we're pleased that this next song features the tuba. Swingle Bells was written and arranged by former local trumpeter and composer Ray Burkhart. During his life, Ray received many ASCAP awards, composing for orchestra, band, choir, big band, and chamber ensemble. Prolific writer, much published through his company, Premier Press. It's a joy to hear Swingle Bells now, featuring our tubist, Chuck Kuntz. Please enjoy. frequently known by its first line, chestnuts roasting on an open fire, the Christmas song is now a classic. It was written in 1945 by Bob Wells and Mel Torme. Not at all written on the bleak midwinter. According to Torme, this song was written during a blistering hot summer. In a particularly American kind of way, he undertook an effort to stay cool by thinking cool. He writes, "I saw a spiral pad on Bob's piano with 4 lines written in pencil. They stated, chestnuts roasting, Jack Frost nipping, Yuletide carols, folks dressed up like Eskimos." He didn't think he was writing a song lyric, just trying to stay cool. But he said he thought if he could immerse himself in winter, he would cool off. 40 minutes later, the song was written. I wrote all the music and some of the lyrics, according to Mel Torme. This arrangement is written for us by David Hansen. I hope you enjoy. Now we get to hear Angels We Have Heard on High, an 18th century French carol that has become popular and beloved in many languages. It emphasizes the song of the angels as recorded in the Gospel of Luke, Gloria in excelsis Deo, or Glory to God in the highest. This contemporary arrangement was made by Julian Wachner, Grammy-nominated conductor, composer, organist, improvisateur, and my favorite tidbit, once the director of the choir that I sang in college. I hope you enjoy Angels We Have Heard on High. have one more grand song, which is a medley of songs for you to sing along with. Before we begin, I want to say a few words of appreciation. First, to the Westminster Brass Ensemble and their conductor, Kevin. Thank you for being with us and for enriching our Christmas celebration. Your brass instruments and percussion sound so good in this space. Thank you for bringing it to this place. And thank you, choir, for your service and your time and your music. Thank you to our organist, Josh Roebuck, and our sanctuary music director, Andrew Schultz. It is a gift to get to make music together every Sunday, and especially a joy to have extra and festive occasions like this one. My thanks to our audiovisual crew who makes it not only sound good in this room, but makes the live stream work, to all the folks here on our staff who made it easy to enjoy this day, and to the supporters of our Friends of Music whose contributions make possible afternoons like this. It is such a treat to share in beautiful music. Christmas for me is about incarnation, which is the good news of God taking up residence in this world, in bodies like our own. And one of the ways we participate in the miracle of Christmas is by letting our lives embody Christ-like love, to work for justice and offer compassion and give mercy. We get practiced for that in our worship together and by singing carols in beautiful spaces like this, and living rooms, and in the streets, and everywhere. And now is as good a time as any. So if you're able, I invite you to stand, and I encourage you to sing along with us this Christmas fantasy. The lyrics are all in the right-hand column of the program. We'll move through many beloved songs. Let's sing together.
The Lord is come.
many thanks to you for joining us for this afternoon of beautiful music. I want to invite everyone to join us for cookies and cocoa, and also give you the opportunity to visit Scattered for Service, our church tradition of a fair trade market and impact gift market. Both of those are accessible through this door on the side, all the way down the hallway and up the stairs or elevator to the 3rd floor. And I know that some of our choir members have a presentation to make.
On behalf of the Westwood United Methodist Church Chancel Choir, we'd like to present these gift cards to our fabulous director, Andrew Schultz, and Josh Roebuck. Bouquets of flowers, but for various reasons we decided, because both of these men are transplants, England and the Midwest, we decided that a Christmas cactus was more appropriate. Thank you, Andrew and Josh, for all you do to make music a wonderful contribution to service, and you fill our hearts with joy as we participate in making music with you. Thank you.
That's it. Go eat cookies.